All right, and welcome back to the Be Positive Music Show right here on Holy Culture Radio. It's your host here, B+, and let me give you a quick rundown of the first quarter of today's show, starting with the third song you heard, which was Use This Gospel. That's by Kanye West featuring Eminem. It's still kind of strange saying that, but I really do. I think that that's a fire track. It's still hard to believe that Eminem gave us this verse. Like I said in a previous show, do we know if he's a believer now? Signs are pointing to that maybe he isn't, but who knows? If he had all that in him to be able to write a verse, that means he's been exposed to faith in some way. So let's just pray for Eminem. And the song before that, let's talk about that. That song was So Good. That was by Tory Deshawn featuring 1K Few. Again, that's one of those songs that's really tapping into like that gospel music sound with the sample they had on there. So that was So Good, Tory Deshawn featuring 1K Few. And then the first song I played was Rest. That's by Not Klyde featuring No Big Deal. And the reason why that's probably been the song that I've played the most this past week is just because I feel like the chorus is so simple, but I think that chorus points directly to scripture. And let me explain. Let me just read the lyrics from the song, and then also kind of parallel that to Ephesians chapter 2, from verse maybe 4 to verse 10. I was just reading Ephesians this week, and I really feel like there's a parallel here. So, Not Klyde says, "I did my best, God did the rest. Believe." That's just having faith. That's just having faith in God, understanding His mercies that He has for us, and then just having faith in Him. And then he says, "I did my best, God did the rest. Receive." Now, that's just grace. After we've received His mercy, now we have faith in Him. We have engaged our faith. Now we are to receive that grace. And then he goes on to say, "We did our best, God did the rest. It's not me." That moves on to Ephesians chapter 2, verse 9, where it says that it's not about works that man should boast about them. So I really just feel like it's a very, very simple, catchy horse. I keep saying horse. A very catchy chorus or hook. But I do feel like it points directly to scripture. And then he finished off that chorus or that hook saying, "God did the rest just so that we can rest." And we really do rest in His grace, and we don't work. We don't work for salvation. We work from salvation, the salvation that He's given us. So let's keep this show going, and let's get into our next set. And we're going to talk a little bit, or we're going to listen to some music from some vets, some people who have been around the Christian hip-hop space for close to 10 years, if not more than 10 years. So this first song we're going to hear is by Triple E. The name of the song is You Got It. Very, very dope song. And once again, this is the Be Positive Music Show right here on Holy Culture Radio, and we'll be right back.